When I go shooting, we use audible commands. Line is hot, load your weapon, fire when ready, line is safe, and then we keep the guns unloaded with the action open when we're not using it. When I go on these adventures too, I keep my gloves on, a helmet, glasses, and I follow all the safety stuff. Even though there's no one out here to yell at me and legally I can go without all this stuff, I still do it because it's safe. In this video, you're going to see me where my gloves, it was good I was wearing them, and the helmet too. I wasn't even on the bike. I was checking a trail out, and you'll see why it was good I was wearing my safety stuff. So always be safe. It's a little important message I want to start this video off with. Did a trail bike today, and I really like this thing. I've taken it around on the road a lot, taken it to work a couple times, but what we're going to do today is we're going to take it off-road, and we're going to drive along that ridge line. There's apparently a trail that goes back and then goes up that ridge line. This is the Four Peaks area out in Arizona. This is a shooting area, but they're pretty much all low in the in this crevice here. So here we got it off the Subaru and ready to take out there in the mountain. As you can see, it looks like it might rain a little bit. But you know what? It's not a bad thing. So I got my Kimber 1911 and GoPro stuff and some water. We'll go up there and follow the trail and see where it brings us. Hey, it's the sand and the rain lately has really grooved this thing out. I didn't think it was going to be a lot of exercise, but it's giving me a little bit of a workout. But with all the rain we've gotten, it's greened up a little bit. We're heading in that direction, and hopefully that trail goes up that ridge. Yeah, it's taking a little wind out of me. Let's continue. Alright, so these are, the bike likes to slip right into these little ravines. Crevices, did I call it ravine? I got a ravine and crevice mixed together. Probably guaranteed to dump this at least once. The sand is hard to get through. See how well it does in this sand. Yep. He's making it through, but very sluggishly. And making it through the sand, wiping me out. And if it rains too much, all this sand becomes a creek. Hey, so I had to walk up this just to spot out the because I haven't been up here at all, so I want to see the terrain. And the bike is down there on that trail somewhere, so walking up here took a little wind out of me. So a little winded, and I'm fat. So I was so this trail goes right up here and then goes along the ridge line, right? And all is good. And I think if I kept the accelerator on, I could probably get it up this hill as long as I keep that momentum and a little footwork on it. Although got one little issue, and this is where I have to take my own advice that I give other people. Look out there, see the clouds? It's rain, right? It's rain coming down. It's dark sky over there, and those mountains. So this is the thing. The little drizzle's not a big deal. If the drainage gets a little wet, that's fine, a little stream. Although I did notice something right there. That's a drainage for the highway, and that pours into right where the path I came on. So if it starts raining on these mountains over here, and that rain gets even just a little bit more than a drizzle, that thing's going to start gushing water, flash flood potential, and then all these mountains are going to wash right into where I'm riding. So if I was going to talk to somebody else, the advice I would give them is, gotta call it for today, it's you're risking getting stuck, or worse, trying to go through it and end up with a flash flood situation. And as we know, in Arizona, out in these kinds of areas, we hear about these people dying all the time because they made a stupid decision. And at 51 years old, a couple years ago, I started doing something a little different in life. Started waking up saying, I'm not going to be risky anymore. I don't need to be risky anymore. Got a pretty stable job, stable lifestyle. So when I wake up in the morning, every decision I decide I'm going to do is going to be a good decision based on risk reward, and obviously leaning on the side of safety. So I think, let's see right there, it's just with the possible weather situation, I think I'd be knowing what I know, there's the bike right down there. I think it'd just be wiser to call this adventure off, stick to the main trail, because this is not a main trail, obviously. Stick to the main trail down there, find a place to shoot, get a couple rounds off, then head home. It's only a couple weeks and the weather's going to be perfect for adventure, so it's October, end of October. Yeah, I think I'm making the right decision. That was not planned. Hey, I got some pretty good brace capabilities, huh? Maybe I need to rest. I'll give it a 5 minutes. See ya. Yeah, my instincts are telling me I'm making the right decision. So I was just thinking, getting through that sand without it being wet was a little difficult. So even say if water came through and then went away, with that sand all damp and wet, it'd probably be 10 times harder. So intuitively, I think I'm making the right decision. So I head back. We'll shoot at one of the standard spots and then be gone. All right, mount this back up on the bike and we'll be on our way. As God's way to tell me, today's adventure, can't even talk, should be postponed. Let me just get through all this crap and get back. We'll take the regular trails and we'll go shooting at one of the normal spots. And then on a nicer day, when we don't have the threat of rain, we'll go back up there. Maybe we'll just do it on foot at first, scout it out, and take the bike up there. I think, yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Scout it out on foot, and take the bike up. But today's definitely not the day because we've got storm clouds all around us. Alright, so navigating this. So if I stay to the right, I have a little bit more freedom with my tires. I could slip into that ditch, but if I stay in a ditch, I'm going to stay in one place, but if it gets tight, my tires could get stuck. Well, let's see how it goes. Gotta go for it. Alright, so far so good. Alright, that's how you navigate something like that. Sand pit. We do this. So you really can't even steer. So the sand, if you stay to the side, you don't keep momentum. You slide into the crevices anyway. But the bike's doing great. I'm more of a problem than the bike is. Let's go to the side here. Now we're on the regular main road, so you can see if the camera's picking it up. But this is like the road, the trail that all the cars take to go shooting. And yeah, it looks like there's a big storm right up ahead. So we'll see if we can get a couple rounds off before that storm comes in. And we should be all right riding in the rain. I ain't afraid of no rain. Oh, Sam. Alright, so we found a little spot, a shooting spot. My hair is kind of crazy, been under that helmet, been sweating. But got the bike, got a little shooting area. Today we're going to bring the, we got the Kimber out. And we got a couple of magazines. Line's hot, fire and ready. Eyes and ears. Line's hot, fire and ready. Line's clear. Start the full mag. Now the thumb release for me, I have small stubby hands, so on a 1911 it's easier for me to slingshot it. Now the triggers on a 1911 very sensitive, and the reset is almost nothing. So 1911s, big guns, feel great in the hand. And if you got small wrists, don't shoot like that. I have big wrists, so I can shoot like that. All right, our last magazine with the 1911. Let's see if we can hit that rock. Again, I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see hardly anything. Nope. Today the rock is safe. All right, looks like it's getting a little bit of drizzle, so we're gonna shoot the last gun, which is a mix of a PSA dagger and a 43X. The 43X is the bottom, the dagger is the top, and then it has a shield red dot. So let's try this at the rock. We got it. All right, red dot wins. We're gonna head back in a minute. I'm just kind of curious where I hit on the rock. Yeah, that red dot, man. It's funny, I didn't even have to adjust that thing. It's a shield red dot, and I'll tell you what, I'm starting to like it almost as much as I like the Trijicon. So, all right, looks like it hit it right there. Cool. Let's make like a twig leaf and beat it. Saying. Well, you know, I don't remember which way I came in. I guess we can just pick one. Let's go this way. Cool. Sand. Oh, we're good. When soft stuff hits hard stuff at a certain momentum, the soft stuff's going to give away. That's the way it works. There she is, as pretty as ever. So I figured out videotape how I get this thing on the back of the Subaru. It's actually pretty easy. It goes just like that. Now you can push it on with this because of the way the gears are. It's easy to just ride it on. Probably the hardest part is making sure it's lined up. And there you go, that's it. And the way these straps will work is there's an eye hole here and one on the other side. You can see it down there. And we'll put the straps on this side first. Loop it through these. And what that will do is that will pull the bike away from the car. And then put the straps on the back, and that pulls it towards the car, and you keep just tensioning them up till basically the bike's upright. And right, now I'm sweating like a pig. It's because it's humid out here. So the bike's on there nice and secure, as you can see. These straps pull one way, the other straps pull the other way. And by the way, I did make the right call. See that up there in that mountain? It's not fog, that is rain. So when it rains up in the mountains, that water is going to come down. It's going to come down quick. It's going to fill up those little things of sand. Those are the runoffs. So made a good decision. All right, it's a good adventure morning for a Wednesday morning, last vacation day of the week. Back to work tomorrow. This was good. All right, until then, until later, until when? Until your mama. Yeah.